This is the record of my best race I ever had in iRacing. I've discovered that I'm not able to talk and to drive at the same moment. Probably driving is too much for my little mind. So maybe this will be the way. I will stream preloaded video and talk to it. Frankly, I'm not a big speaker, even in normal conditions. So maybe this will be a way. There will be 19 drivers. I'm in Division 7. Sometimes ago,
pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
sometimes ago
We've got 2
have
laps. Let's get this done.
downloaded this Crew Chief software, and it's really much better than iRacing Spotter. I like Jimmy, he is my friend sometimes. Yeah, it's great software. You should try it if you don't have it. Crew Chief is the name of the wonderful piece of software. First lap is usually very slow. I need to warm up something. Tires, brakes, my mind. So I'm driving very carefully. It's very difficult to drive fast through slow corners, I have discovered. It's really surprised. But when I compare my laps with some benchmarks, I have discovered that I'm losing a lot of time in slow corners. Funny. First lap. First lap in qualification is usually not 100% effort, because the grip is not the optimal. The second lap is usually the time for the maximum or the best effort I am able to do at this moment. There is curtain, wind blow curtain over camera, and I'm afraid it will be there until the end of this record, so I'm sorry, but it is as it is. And it's very few we can do with it. I hope I look a bit romantic with this veil. I slow down a bit early before this corner because it's the first lap. Oh, P3 with this time. Okay.
P3.
I have made mistake just in the beginning of the second lap, trying to fight, but there is probably no way I would be able to improve that half second I'm losing just now. So I gave up and just tried to drive to the finish without accident. But frankly, why 1 minute 59, just below, that's a pretty good time for the first lap for me. So it was not the worst possible outcome. Yeah, it was a pretty good day for me.
Fastest lap for
with you.
157.94. The guy behind has just done a 159.85. P9.
P9. I finish in the middle of the pack. That's my pretty usual position after qualification. There is a really big question if even try to qualify or if it is not better to start from the end. I'm not sure. I just changed the fuel level for the race amount. I have bought Trustmaster T300 RS few days ago. Before I was racing with T80. That's the wheel without force feedback, and this is much better, I must say. Big improvement. Maybe the biggest improvement I can make in my
That's the end of the session. 10th position.
hardware was this wheel buying.
It's official.
It's different. It's different with this force feedback is something really different.
It could be better.
It helps.
Okay.
It really helps.
Slowly and smoothly.
Checking of fuel.
Okay.
And now I'm going to uncheck refueling and changing of tires, because if I would have to make a pit stop, usually because some damage after accident, I have one fast repair, and I don't want losing time in the pit, and I don't want to have too heavy car or cold tires. The first round is a kind of lottery all the time. Usually something happens, and you can be a target, you can be a source. A lot of things happens. We'll see. I would appreciate if there will be a time to the start. Just sitting and waiting. Is maybe not the best
30
solution.
laps. The track temp is
Okay,
18
we are
Celsius. Get ready, mate.
I am ready, my friend.
Green, green, green. Car left. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. On your left. 3 wide. You're on the
The
right.
first lap,
Clear left.
my heart is bumping in 180 BPM.
Your start's okay. We can build something from this. There's an
Very
incident
exciting.
in turn 2. Looks like it's
Shufford.
Oof.
Yes. I was P12 at this moment.
There's an incident in turn 9. We think it might be
DeLa Nunez.
Oh,
Oh, that's carnage. Absolute carnage.
yes, it really was.
yellow flag. Caution. Right
Now I'm
side.
P6.
Clear right.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, sorry for words,
There's an
but
incident in the chicane. It looks like it's
Mantova.
Mantova. I will be fighting with him all the race.
I'm not damaged. Stupid boys are fighting with the first lap.
I was really angry, but we can continue, both of us, without
That was
damage.
beginning, for sure.
P6.
Okay.
It was his mistake, but that happens, I think.
Just
Gap is below 2 seconds. But driver behind me is to around 2 seconds. And now, okay. Thank you.
careful.
Car left. Clear left.
That happens.
Nice move, mate.
The point of racing at this level is not to make a mistake.
That is bumping very hard. To cool down, but not to slow down.
Yeah,
The leader has just done a 156.88. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 16 seconds. P5. The gap behind has now decreased to 1.4.
I was able to improve at this lap. Hold them, both of them behind me. I think this was the first critical lap. Number 14 is below 1 second behind me, 1 second behind me, really near. Yeah, DRS zone, but he's not going to use it because we don't have it in this kind of car. Just half second behind me. I was trying really hard to keep some distance.
It's really faster.
But he's still in 1 second range.
There's an incident in turn 9. We think it might be
Brazils.
incident in turn 10. It looks like Mackenzie. Yellow flag.
Something happened. And now Montova is behind me again.
That's the fastest lap.
I made new best lap, but it was about 1 minute 59 seconds. And drivers behind me are faster, so I have to try to push harder.
Share flag. Looks like it's
Strachan.
Something happened in front of me.
incident in turn 9. It looks like.
Karaga.
And
Brazils.
yellow flag. Keep your wits
I
about
have
you,
to
mate.
slow down because I don't want to crash. Okay. So I'm going to overtake him, I think. Yes,
There's
yes.
an incident in turn 10. We think it might be.
He's damaged.
There's an incident in the chicane. It looks like.
Huh.
Karaga.
He's
car
missing
left, clear
his
left.
front right wheel. So of course, and he's out
Fastest
now.
lap for Coffee, 156.64.
But I have at a race I finished on 3 valves.
P3, keep it up. We're looking good here.
Okay, something's happened behind me. And now just Montova is here.
The gap behind is now 3.6.
That's optimistic point of view. I can read 1.6 seconds. It was clear he will try to catch me. I've tried to push, but I've made mistakes at this corner and next corner. I was very slow, but probably he made some. No, okay. So I was not able to improve my time at this lap, and the next lap it will be the same. Again, these 2 corners.
That's a new fastest lap for Coffee, 156.52.
I had begun to be very
The guy in front has
frustrated.
just done a 156.53.
I had begun to be very frustrated from me, and this is in some way dangerous situation because you can in that setting you can take more risk than is reasonable. Gap is just 1
The
second.
lap time was at 159.43.
Yes, it was horrible lap. Again, I improve in the beginning, but I'm going to lose here and here again.
Incident in the chicane. We think it might be Johnson.
Horrible. I was really frustrated. But it was not the best lap for Montova too. And I have pretty good finish here. Yeah, at least I'm going just below 1 minute 59.
Half distance. Fuel looks good.
Gap is around 3 seconds, 2.5 seconds. I knew I need one fast lap at this moment. This is okay. But what now? Two critical corners. 10. And I'm going down. And I'm going down again. It was horrible how I was driving at this moment. Okay, at least something. Yeah. Good finish again.
The gap behind is now 2.5. P3.
5 laps to go. And not the best beginning of the lap.
There's an incident in sheer black. It looks like it's
Miranda.
Okay, I was able to improve at that critical corner. It was too wide for sure, so I lost everything I made before. Gap is around 2 seconds.
Now I really...
He was faster at this moment. And yes, I really need a fast lap. One fast clean lap. Good beginning. feeling. Now is the critical part. The most critical part. Oh, second gap is really, second turn is really good. But losing something again, but not too much. Okay, go. 0.6. That's good.
New fastest lap for
Miranda.
156.14.
I know how to drive the last corner, but this was not the best drive through.
There's an incident in
Yes.
the chicane. We think it might be.
Coons.
And
car
gap is
rejoining.
still 2.5 seconds,
We've just done a 157.80.
and we have pretty similar time. It is the same time. The best lap time is 1.57.8 plus minus. I'm a bit faster, but very bit. 1/10 of seconds. That's the difference between us. Gap is just 2 seconds at this moment.
How it is important not to make any mistake.
I'm slow again. But he's slow too. He slowed down too. Funny. I'm now 1 second behind the last lap,
Fastest lap for Coffee, 155.94.
and gap is below 2 seconds again.
Incident in the chicane. Looks
But
like it's
something
Manitoba.
happens to him in chicane. Yes, and it's done.
Mistake.
It's done.
It's 7 seconds now.
If I will not make a mistake, it's done. 7 seconds is too much, for sure.
Smooth.
Okay,
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 7.2.
so again,
2
this
to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. That was a 159.04.
racing at this level is about not making mistakes. It is nice race. It was a nice race. I'm improving in some way, but it's a long way for months, at least for months. Okay, we will see. We will see. I like it. I really like it, and that is important.
New fastest lap for Coffee, 155.58.
Okay, we are going to the last lap. Gap is 6 seconds. That's more than enough. I will slow down.
Last lap, bring it on home. You've just done a 1:59.00. Sector 2 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
There is absolutely no point to take any risk at this moment. I just have to finish. It will be very stupid to make a mistake at this moment.
There's an incident in turn 2. It looks like
Mantova.
Mantova had made a mistake again. And it looks he's losing. P4. Very sad, very sad. Okay. We were fighting all the time and now he's out. That's sad.
We were fighting with the race. Now he's out. Okay.
I like this car. It's pretty good car for learning, I think. Maybe the best car for learning, but what I know. As a beginner, it's difficult to judge, but I like this car.
What do you mean?
And that's it.
Well done. Decent
for
drive.
sure. Decent drive. That's good words. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. Oh, so I think this is all. I will be back again. See you later and have a good day.